Hi everybody, Heidi here. Excuse me. Hi, how are you all? Hope you're well as normal. Today's a bit of trial and error. Well, it isn't it in. It works, and I've seen it done, and I've done it many times. But I'm adding a bit extras today. So, not much. It's just I didn't know if it'd work, and it worked, so I was a bit pleased. So, if I can just get the other things out of the way first. Thank you for everybody for sharing. Are we cockeyed? Oh, please don't fall off. Thank you for sharing and liking and all your comments. It helps. It really helps me get seen. I really appreciate it. For those that don't know, we have a Facebook group, Heidi-The Crafter, which is building very quickly. It's run by three lovely ladies, our admin, so please be good to them, kind to them. The only thing we ask you not to do is to sell, and so far everybody's stuck to, I don't want to say rules because it makes it sound too formal, doesn't it? But nobody's tried, should I say, to sell anything, so that's amazing. Thank you. That's it really. If you can keep sharing, it really helps me, and it makes me feel like it's worth doing. So let's crack on. Right, I've got my card bases cut. I've got my pieces of card cut that I'm using. I'm just going to dry that off a minute. You'll notice I use all different things for when I'm stenciling or inking and blending. And today I'm using this, which is my waffle flower mat. It's really good. It's stops your paper moving like so. So this is my actual card size that I'm going to be using. It will go on a base mat. I don't know what you call mat and layering. I get confused. And then it'll go on a card base. I'm using Nina Classic Crest for my base and for my blending. I love blending on it. So let's get cracking. Right, we're blending. I'm using a few different inks actually, but I'm using orange, I'm using red. I'm going to put a bit of yellow in there. Get my yellow out because I didn't have that out. I only have a small yellow. I can never get hold of the big one, so these few that I'm using right now. Oh, actually, no, I didn't use the Gina K. I used the Gina K red, and I think I used both of these. So this is one that I've practiced. Well, I had to go at to make sure it worked, and it did. So we'll do this one first, and then we're going to try some different ones. So you're blending, doesn't matter who you are, what you can do, or anything. Also, this mat holds your ink pads as well. I have the ink pad holders of these, like this one. It's filthy, excuse me. But when you put it on your mat, I'll just show you. Put your ink in there. I mean, while I'm using the mat, it doesn't matter. But that also stops your ink pad from moving. But because I'm using the mat, I don't need that right now. So let's stick with, I'm going to put some yellow on first. Like I said, it doesn't matter where you go, doesn't matter what it looks like. We are literally just whacking it on. And you want it to be strong. You don't want any light blending. You need it to be quite noticeable. This is called the Joseph technique, Joseph colour technique, not sure. But I say I've done this quite a few times. It works brilliant with stencils. In fact, normally it's stencils I do it with, actually. Oof, that's got me warm. I'm going to put a bit of healer down. Let's come in with, this is pumpkin pie. I don't want pumpkin pie. I think I want this one. Pumpkin. I'm not actually sure which one I want, but let's have a look. That's my fault. I think my ink pad is too dry for this. That's very dry. I'm using my Heidi-The brushes. Absolutely love them. Right, I'm gonna come in with a bit of red. Yeah, that one's all right. Overlapping, not bothered where it goes. I want a bit of each colour to be able to be seen through when we do the technique. That red's nice, isn't it? Might bring a bit more of that in. I'm going to, let's see about this orange. This is the Heidi-The orange. The other ones were the Hero Arts. Ah, that's orange. You probably guess I'm going for autumn kind of not seen, is it? Colours, if you like. Right. I'm just going to come back in with a little bit of yellow, which will probably mucky up my brush. Now you see, I didn't put any yellow in the first time, but I just want it to stand out a bit more. Hey, it's hard work on your arms blending. Who needs to go to the gym? I'm not going to get as many done as I wanted to get done, but I will continue to do them when we're finished anyway. Right, let's just put these to the side because these are done with. Right, now we're going to get the stamp of, you know, the sandalwood, Beautiful Harvest pumpkin pie. It's what I call the autumn one. And just with a bit of brown. No, I don't know whether to stamp it off. No, let's just go for it. I'm just going to put it, yeah, in a few places. Put it that way around it. Actually, I'm going to put it in all four corners. Let's have a look. You're not going to see it all. You can certainly leave this bit out if you don't like this idea. This is the bit I wanted to try yesterday, and it worked. That's why I've put it back in. So all the rest of it I just know works anyway, but I weren't sure whether this would. There you go. I didn't even wipe my stamp off yesterday and it's not clearing. Naughty girl. Right. I need this to be 100% dry. So I'm going to give it a quick blast. Move it to the side and dry it. I'll give this a bit of a wipe. I don't know why, but for some reason, some colours, normally the reds, stain these mats. Doesn't affect it, but it does stain it. needs to be 100% dry because we're going to clear emboss on it. Right, where's my paper? Let's put my paper back up a minute. And I'm just going to, I've just ordered some more clear today. I do go through the clear. Just want to make sure it's dry. Yeah, there's a little bit on it, but that's fine. Right. I've got a new anti-static tool. My other one's just about had it anyway. And I ordered some stuff from Simon Says Stamps. And they had this in stock, so I was over the moon to get my hands on it. Right, the first one we're using the maple leaf. That's the only one we're going to use on this card. Dead simple. And we are using the Versamark clear. So the idea, the reason I've done the stamping is because I'm going to do these in clear embossing after. Well, I'm going to do them as we go along. It's going to trap the writing underneath. Then any other writing is going to disappear. Right, and because I'm blind, I'm going to put my embossing on as I go around. So I'll just stay away from that side a minute. So same again, I'm just filling the card with it. Any way you want. Let's come in. It doesn't touch your other one. So you can just keep going till your card's full. It's a brilliant technique. And it wasn't till I'd done this, I thought, oh look at that, it hasn't done it. It's left loads and loads. That's not my brush. Where's my little brush? It's left loads of little... It obviously wasn't dry enough. It needs to be drier. This isn't my brush either. Yeah, the better results, the drier it is, the better results you're going to get. I will put a bit more anti-static down here. Right, so same again. I mean, it is a really quick technique actually. And I was saying something to you and I don't even know what I was saying. Let's try and fill it up a little bit. Let's go there. In fact, if we go in the middle, it's easier for me to do the edges. Honestly, if you can do it without having to put your powder on each time, you're way better than me. I just can't see. And yes, I've got my glasses on. Right, just a couple more. So we'll put one here. That'll do. Oh yeah, I like that the yellow's going to come through now. And because I'm going to be nowhere near it, I can do this other end. Let me just double check. Yeah, it's going to be over there. So let's go. Let's go there. Should be enough. Yeah, it's better now I've put more anti-static on it, just a little bit there. Now then, I could put another leaf in here, one there. Probably going to leave it because I'm going to put a sentiment straight across the middle. Yeah. So let's wipe that one off because this card's nearly done. So yeah, that's my first time putting words on it as well, and I absolutely loved it. So that's what I wanted to show you. I mean, you probably already know that it worked, but I didn't. In fact, it's not that I didn't, it's just I never thought about it. Right, let's move this out of the way. Let's heat this up. I didn't see all that there. Let me just knock this powder off. I think maybe I should have... Am I supposed to squeeze this or something first to get the powder down? I don't know. Yeah, 100% you need a perfectly dry piece of card before you start. I've got all the yellow around the edges, and when I'm looking, there's not a lot of leafing around the edges, so I disappointed myself a bit there. I wanted some yellow to come through. There she goes. Just love that now. I'm not anywhere near my hands, but that's getting really warm. That looks alright. Make sure there's no powdery bits. See, yeah, you can see that. Look at the shine it brings through. I mean, you could just leave it like that. That'd be a perfect card. And then onto a base. You don't even need to do it with it. Hey, I kind of like that. But we are. And for now, I'm just going to push it to the side so we can do the next bottom, because I would like to show you how they turn out. So this one, actually, I did this one, but I've got all these from when we did the, you know, trying the different inks and stuff. Oops. So, shall we? Shall we go with one of these? I'm not going to do that one because I'd have to put it in my platform. I'm going to go for a blue. Obviously, I'm going to cut it down because it's going to be slimline. Yeah, I'll use that one for a different one. Let's go with the blue. I'm umming and ahhing between them two. It's going to be covered in dark blue. I'm going to go with this one. Right, and all we're going to do, I'm not doing any wording, we're just Jolanda. We're going to stamp Jolanda. I do have the huge platform, but I'll just stick it on here, it'll fit. You will fit. Come on, I want to show them lots and lots of different ones. Any bling that I'm going to do, I will do off screen. You don't need to see it being blinged up. But I definitely will be blinging them up. Don't know how this will work. I don't even know what card this is now. I used to write back on. This is really smooth, really. It's not quite Yupo, but it's definitely smooth. Now this is hopefully going to trap white in it as well. Not where it goes because I'm going to cut it down, but I want a bit of that in there, a bit of that in there. Stamp it there. So if you've got a lot of backgrounds, and if this works, that'd be belting, that'd be perfect. I've got uggins and uggins of backgrounds. And if you just stamp them and cut them down to size after, you're sorted. Right, just put that to the side. Let's see if this took that bit. Oh, I didn't even, what do they call it? Oh, powder it. Let's just see if it takes. If it takes too much powder on, we'll go to purple. In fact, there were another blue, I think. Looks like it's not holding any extra. Wow. Oh, I hope this works. There we go. I don't even have to ink it. I've saved some time using some that are already. So it's a brilliant idea. I know I'm saying using scraps, but I mean they're not scraps when they're this, are they? But mine, they'd end up in bin because I'd just mess with them and do something and melt. Oh my gosh, I'm loving that. So that's another one done. I'm going to go and cut it down now first. Take me 2 seconds. So I'll be cutting that down to 3, just short of 3 1/4, just short of 6 1/4. So let me just cut that down so we know where we are. I'm still here. I just got to go up under. Right. I'm coming back, 2 seconds. Now I probably want a bit more of it because I think I've done it same size as that. Let's have a look. Yeah, I have. That's okay because I ain't cut it right. Right, 2 seconds. I've cut it off centre a bit. You'll get the idea. I'm using my new cutter finally. I got the cuttle bug. There, it's now 3x6, but I haven't cut it the right side. So I might even put a side sentiment instead of a front sentiment. So I'll just put that to the side. There's one more I want to do. Well, there's loads I want to do, but where's my bottoms? Where's my bottoms? This one, I just want yellows and oranges. Try to look at time, keep an eye on time. Right, Right, yellows and oranges. Let's have a look. I mean, this would be good if I just sprayed it in yellow, wouldn't it, with the mica sprays? Actually, that'd have been belting for this one. I'd have to try it, so I'll do one off camera and see how it comes out with mica in it. So I want this to be very, very, very bright. Do you know what? I wonder. Oh, it's drying, look. I don't think I have the re-inkers for this. I struggle to get hold of this colour. No, I don't have the re-ink for it. This is Wild Dandelion. Gina K. Do you know what? That's going to be fine. And I don't even think I'm going to put any orange in it, am I? Let's have a look on the corner. Maybe just a couple of bits. Yeah, not a lot, just a couple of bits in. Actually, I've got my, I could use my Distress Oxide Squeeze Lemonade, couldn't I? That's a belting yellow. So I'm thinking that's all right for that. And what I'm going to put on it, for me, this is a, if you're going away, if somebody's leaving or, you know, going on an adventure or going to another job, whichever way you want to look at it. I'd give it somebody, when somebody's got a new job, you say, good luck in your new adventure, don't you? Oh, I do. Or your new job, or whichever way. So I think this would be a great card for that. I need the big one. Stick with this one. Right, I just noticed I'm getting right ahead of myself, aren't I? Dry it off. The drier it is, the better it is. And this, especially this, I want it to be, you know, perfectly clear what it is. I don't want any bits around it or anything. Let's try that. It's all right to me. Now then, let's see. Do you have to... Oh, no, it's there. Look, I can see it. It just obviously weren't dry enough when I did it. Yeah, I can see the powder there, I think. Right. Put a bit more on because I know. Do I want it in the middle? Yeah, I'll put it in the middle because then I'll go around edges with a little one. It's not going to be smack bang in the middle because I don't know where the middle is. And I don't want to start measuring. That's why I prefer to do things off centre, so offline, so you don't have to worry about having it in the middle. Won't surprise me now if I've got it upside down. I'll just powder it up. That looks pretty sharp to me. That's the word I wanted, sharp. So I'm going to use a smaller one, and I'm not bothered where your north, south, east and west is. I'm just going to whack it on. I'm going to put one on each corner and come back, see about putting one there. Right, let's powder it up. Can't see there. That one doesn't look to have it all the way on. Now it does. I don't think it needs another one, do you? No, I'm not going to overcrowd it. This is the first doing this one, so I'll just whack these in the folder. I got the clocks out as well. I was going to do a clock one, and that would be for like a retirement, but I'm not going to have time for that one. I also think that that tree would look stunning done on one, but it'd have to be a 7x5. I think all different rainbow colours underneath it. It'd stand out amazing. So I've just got all these out to do them all. No, we don't have time to do them all. But never mind. Right. So now we're going to do the heating up of this one, and then we're going to crack on with the actual job. Should let you go and get hot first, really, but I'm too impatient. There we go. I think, honestly, I just think these make stunning backgrounds without even doing out to it. And what are we going to do? We're going to colour the whole background in. And make sure every single bit of powder needs to be melted. Right, that all looks melted to me. Will somebody come and help me do my craft room tidying up, please? We can craft together after. It just needs a right good tidy. Right, I'm just making a bit of space to do this next bit. I'll keep that one out. Yeah, I'd appreciate a bit of help. Bring chocolate. Right, I just want to... Oh, good, I've got one there. Don't know if that's dark enough. Should have been prepared. I'm looking for my brown, my darker brown. Right, then here we go. That's one of them. think that's it. Right. I'm going to get a piece of paper to see which of these is the darkest. I mean, that's nearly black, isn't it? Right, I don't want that one. Right, guys, here we go. Let's go back to the first one. So this is the leafy one, and that's what I just checked this colour for. I'm going to go with a really, really, really dark brown. I think I've got brown on here. Yeah, but I used a lighter brown, so I'm going to go... You are going to cover every single bit of your card. Let's get this ready. You're going to cover every single bit with the dark brown. Don't be scared. I mean, if you watch anybody else do it, people normally use black. But, I mean, I might do black on the compass yet, I don't know. I may even go blue with it being a compass. Oh, that's brilliant. That's looking great. Well, I'm just going to wipe off the excess. That's what's sitting on top of your emboss, your clear embossing. Look at that. How stunning is that? I mean, do you know what? You could absolutely just leave that as it is. So you've got half of it covered. And leave the other half as it is. You know, fade it off a little bit. That'd look absolutely stunning. I love that. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. I want to leave it now. I'm going to fade it out a little bit. Yeah, my line's too harsh, I think. Yeah, my line's too harsh. If I'd have thought about it, I would have absolutely faded that out. So I'm just going to come in with it all. Never thought to not do it all before. Oh gosh, I absolutely love it. These are the Lisa Horton craft brushes that I'm using. They're called the Bijou ones. Bijou being small. Right, there we go. Just look at that. This is a permanent ink I've used over the top. I mean, you can go in with your baby wipe. I did yesterday actually, but you don't need to. Take all the excess off. You see, there's a lot that sits on the top. And then what I do, because it's dulled it a tiny bit. You saw how shiny it was before. Get your heat gun. Yeah, you see how you put the yellow mainly around the edges. See where it's picked it up? I think the yellow's stunning in it. I think it needed a bit more of that. So, heat your embossing back up. There we go. Look at the difference when you're heating it back up. You see the difference where you've heated it back up? It just brings that absolute shine back. It's amazing. Now, you see, I don't know if you can see it very closely, but there's an odd little bit of embossing powder that got away. That's what I didn't want. But I mean, you can't really see it, but that's what I didn't want. So I'm going to, I chose that base, but I don't think I've got, yeah. So you've got your orange base, which I think looks quite nice. But then you've got your red base. It depends what you want to bring out in it. So for this one, I'm going to put it on the orange base. I mean, this could be a Thanksgiving card. That'd be perfect. A thank you card. I've done it as an happy birthday. So I'm also going to card base. These are my card bases that were rubbish last time, so they need cutting up a little bit. That was my card that wasn't very good. I told you I got a dodgy batch. Which way up's the writing? That way. It looked good now, wouldn't it, if I put it the wrong way around? There we go. So I'll do the sentiment off screen, but I will show you. I use a lighter brown, but I do prefer the darker brown. But I put some gold sequins on. I'm waiting for some different sequins to come, which I think will go better with it. But I do prefer the darker brown, absolutely. Look at the difference. Aren't they stunning? They're absolutely amazing. So let's do all the sentiments I'll do off screen, because we're going to be here forever, and I don't think you want that. So I'm going to go, because it's a water scene. Well, is he a jellyfish? I'm going to go in with dark blue. So I'm using Twilight. Doing exactly the same thing. Now this is the one we don't know how it's going to come out. Don't even know what the paper is. Please work. Do you know what? I think we might have to go in with black. I don't think the blue's gonna... Can you see that? I don't know if that's working. I don't know what I think. Let's put a bit more on. Well, it's working, but I think black would be better. So I'm just going to put a bit of blue on, and then I'll go over it so it's all matching. Oh, I don't know, I quite like it now. I like that fact that this piece that we used, it had white underneath it, and it's taken the ink a different way, which I never even thought about. This will be nice with a bit of stickles on it as well when they're finished. Oh, I do like it. I like that a lot. Let's have a look. Let's have a quick wipe. I'll get my proper spray on it after. Right then, this is a test. Let's give it a wipe and see what it brings up. Oh wow. Wow. Oh, I love it. Doesn't that look good? It looks like it's lit up. Oh, I love it. I love all these imperfections in it. And it's gone like sea green. You can still see it through it. Oh, I love that. Do you love it, or is it just me? Let's have a look. Got a card base. And that's just using a piece of scrap. I wish I'd done it more central. I might cut it down a bit more after. No, I won't, because I'm putting it on a base. Let's have a look. So you've got the nice pale blue. But I'm thinking this pulls out the green in it. Oh yeah. Oh my God, I love it. Does it need to be a bit darker? Oh, wait a minute, we haven't shined it up yet either, have we? What's everybody doing this afternoon? I know it'll be a different day when you see this. In fact, it's Friday the 6th. Yeah. I'm thinking possibly this is going to go out on the 8th. Don't shout at me if it goes out later. I've got a different video going out today. So I've got a lot of knitting orders that I need to do. And at the moment I am knitting pumpkins day in, day out. Crazy. Oh, I just absolutely, I'm so glad I used that. So that's what I used. I mean, that'd look nice, wouldn't it, with silver through it. So that's what I used, and that's what I've got. What a result. That's just phenomenal. I love it. I'm dead pleased with myself. Not often you'll hear me say that. Let's stick it down. I don't even know if I want to put a sentiment on it, because I just think it's lovely. Oh, that's not leaving a very... That'll do. And it's so much better now I've heated it back up and all. Oh, I can't stop staring at it. I want it a bit vain, Heidi. I'm not going to stick it down yet. I want to cut a bit more of the side off. So that is what will go. But now I will show you. This is the one that I did. But I put the colours underneath it myself. But absolutely prefer this one. It looks like it's glowing proper. Oh, I just love it. Sorry. Right, let's do this last one. No idea what it's going to look like. Let's get it done right quick. Where is it? That's here. I want to try blue, but I think I may go black. But let's put a bit of blue on and see. I don't know. Let's have a look. Look how it brings that straight back up. Blue or black? Stick with blue. I think black's a bit sharp in it. This blue's quite dark anyway. But like I say, if you look at the... I thought that were brilliant. And doing it in the darker gives you a better card, I think. So maybe black is the right way to go. Shall I try it? What do you think? Let's just get this on first. I know what I'm putting sentiment-wise. Because LAVINIA have got some... Well, I think I am. I wanted to use the Time for an Adventure. So I may, depends whether it clashes with the finished card. We'll see. I am thinking this maybe needs to go black because it's gone very, very, very green. Very green. I could have just used a dark green, couldn't I? Let's have a look. Watch how this comes up. It blows my mind. See, I kind of like that. Let's see what colour backgrounds we've got. So I've got a black background anyway. We don't want a red. I have a green. Oh, yes. Where's my card base? Oh, now. Aren't they effective? That's a different green. Grey. No, I think it's going to be... I've got it upside down. I just cut a load of bases because I always use these anyway. And I think blues are no. I think it's that green. What do you think? Do we do it darker or... I want to see what it's like with black. Is it worth risking it? Let's have a look. I just like how the greens come out. Oh, I don't know what to do. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a bit in different places. Let's see. So I like that there. Let's have a look. Actually, all it's doing is giving it like a darker green. Let's do it in this. But yeah, any of this that I've seen before, it's always been done in black. But I want to do it different. Now you see, I think that's better. Glad I've done it now. My black's juicier than others, you can tell, can't you? Let's wipe that off. Do you love it? You've got to love it. Let's get that shine back. You see why I wanted it to be really, really sharp? Because there's so much detail in it. I'm glad I put that bit of orange in. You can see it now. I'm glad I did that. Actually, these are all, they come across quite, they'd be right for male birthday cards, wouldn't they? I suppose it's just an emboss resist really, but apparently it's got the name of Joseph technique. I think that's what they call it. There, look at that shine back in it. Right, I'll stick this down and then I will go and bling them up. I'll have to wait for my other things to come. My other sequins, I've ordered some beautiful sequins. And they're called glitter gems. Don't even know what make they are. Oh, that card got wet. It'll be okay, it'll dry. Just look Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Do you love it? Do you love them? They're just stunning. And that one with the... I've done that in gold embossing. And put gold beads on. But this, my absolute favourite. The one I'd worked on, and then the one I hadn't. Just look at that. That's my favourite thing I've done, you know. Right, guys, it's nearly an hour. I'm going to go. I'm going to go and work on some more ideas as well while I'm knitting. Right, guys, happy crafting, have fun. Lovely to see you again. Bye.